Does AI seem really scary, intimidating, or complicated? Are you unsure about it? I mean, let's be real. The word artificial intelligence alone seems really scary, right? Like right out of a sci-fi movie or even the Jetsons. At least for me, that's what comes to mind. And I was really unsure about AI in the beginning too. So today I thought I would unpack this a little bit because it's a game changer. So stick with me. I'm going to show you 5 ways that AI can help you work smarter, not harder. Grab your hot cup of coffee and your notebook. Let's go. You don't want to miss this. Hello, beautiful Redlo women. How are you today? It's Terry here, your coach and biggest cheerleader. I'm here to put a little bit of inspiration in your day. Welcome to the Redlo Women podcast, where we empower midlife women to reclaim their confidence, rise higher, and step boldly into their next chapter. And we do it together. I became a midlife entrepreneur after overcoming my own self-doubt to start this podcast, write my book, and coach women just like you. And I did it all in my 50s. I knew I wanted more after navigating my own life transitions, overcoming some really hard things, and trying to figure out what was next. As I did, I decided to help you do the same. So grab your warm cup of coffee or step into your favorite tennis shoes and let's step forward together. Let's go. Welcome back to the podcast, Redlo Women. Wow, I've got a juicy episode for you today, something I've never done before. But I really want to dive in and talk about AI. I get it. It definitely feels like the Jetsons, as I mentioned, but like it or not, AI is here to stay. It's not going away. It's revolutionizing every industry that we're a part of in a very big way. And I just listened to Ray Dalio from Bridgewater Associates, just such an intelligent and very articulate man. He's very outspoken about AI. He says it's a transformative force comparable to the Industrial Revolution, poised to significantly alter decision-making and information processing. Kind of powerful, right? Like kind of scary, maybe? Dalio says that there is a necessity of integrating human judgment with AI capabilities, stating that relying solely on human decision-making is becoming outdated. Wow, I just had to pause and digest that. I actually had to Google what all that meant. And basically what he's saying is that we have to allow AI to help us process our business ideas, our strategy, and our planning. And I'm seeing that AI is just everywhere. It's in every part of our business, especially if we're here online. You know, it's a part of all aspects of it. And it can be both exciting and very scary at the same time. So we have to be wise in how we're using it, right? Like all things. I get it. I get the scary part. I get the exciting part. And like many of you, when it first came out, I actually disliked it a whole lot. I had a lot of concerns. So let's dive into this, because many of the female entrepreneurs that I love and follow, specifically Amy Porterfield and Jenna Kutcher, are talking about AI like never before. And I am too, because I feel like if you don't integrate it and you don't use it, you're going to be left behind, because it is in every app we use. It's in every aspect of what we do. It's in Zoom and Canva and CapCut and all the other editing videos like Opus Clip that's used to cut clips for short form content. It takes all that large content and just cuts it down into little reels and little clips. And it's being used to help us be more efficient and save time. So if you're a solo female entrepreneur like I am, this matters, because we're wearing all the hats, right? We're the CEO, the marketer, the content creator, the customer service rep, the sales rep, you name it, we're doing it. And so let's be honest, it can be really exhausting. We often joke that we just need to clone ourselves to get everything done, right? Well, AI is the closest thing to that, to give us that extra set of hands and eyes and efficiency. And the cloning, well, that's a whole other topic. But AI can lighten your load. Like I said, I was not an early adopter at all. And as a writer, I had huge concerns. What are the implications of this? But as I have evolved and the platform has evolved, I've learned to embrace it. So let's demystify some of those concerns. Maybe some of the concerns that you have, and definitely some of the ones that I had. So for those of you that know me, I'm notorious for making typos. So AI has become my awesome editor. It just captures all those silly mistakes that I make, those ones that I don't even see, even when I reread and reread and reread my content, I still make typos. My brain just doesn't seem to see them, no matter how many times I reread it. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every silly typo that AI catches. Secondly, you are the human behind all of it, right? And it took me a while to really process and embrace that, but you have to put in your data, your input, your story. It has to be your voice. If you don't prompt and ask the right questions, you won't even get the right answers that you need back. So as a writer, you still have to do the writing. You still have to do the creating. You still have to enter your data for your business and your idea, whatever it is that you're looking for a solution for. So like I said, AI is here to stay. Even last year, when I was attending Brendon Burchard's Growth Day LA, he talked about AI, the power of AI, where it's headed for our businesses, and did a deep dive into it. He actually also featured the founder of Delphi AI, which, if you're not familiar, is visual and voice cloning. Really freaked me out. Honestly, right in the beginning, I just had to process all of it. But now I really get it. I see a lot of these creators and entrepreneurs are using it. And Brendon also went on to say that robots are coming. They're coming to our homes much sooner than we realize, like literally in the next few years. Hard to believe, but it's here. So all this to say that all these leaders, all the entrepreneurs, all these great minds are using AI. And of course, we all want to be conscientious and mindful of how we're using it. But I just want to encourage you, if you are afraid, just be open. Give it a try if you're not already using it. It can be so helpful. I don't want you to be left behind, and you will if you don't embrace it and start using it. Before we dive into the 5 ways I think it can really help you, I just want to remind you that AI is your assistant. It's not your replacement. It's not your human replacement. You are always in control. It's just here to guide you. It can't replace your thoughts or your ideas or your personality or your human experience. It's just here to be your assistant, like your virtual assistant, your helper. And it's here to help you get better, to be more efficient, to work smarter, and to process maybe all those thoughts that kind of swirl around in your mind. Like for me, I'm a creator, so I get all these ideas, and especially like 4 o'clock in the morning, I joke that I'll say to my husband, okay, so what do you think? Like first thing in the morning, he's like, Terry, just slow down. I need a cup of coffee. So my brain is fully charged and wide awake early in the morning, and I have to have a place to process it all. And so AI has really helped me do that. So let's dive into this. Let's talk about these 5 things, how it can really help you, specifically with some tools I think that you can try and get started with today. And before I move along too much further, I want to explain what I'm talking about when I'm talking about and referring to AI. I'm actually talking about chatbots. So you may be wondering, what is a chatbot? Well, it's what we're seeing now, like with ChatGPT. It is a computer program that is designed to stimulate conversation with a human over the internet. And so specifically, there are some that I use, and I just wanted to share specifically which ones those are. Number 1 is ChatGPT. It's the most popular. It's the original. It's really refined itself and gotten so much better over time since its inception. That's a free version. You can also upgrade to the ChatGPT 4.0, and that's $20 a month. Then Google has Gemini, and it is also free. I've used that a little bit, but not as much. Microsoft also has Copilot. It is also free. I have just learned about Claude. It's something that Amy Porterfield uses, and I've just started experimenting with that. But it is free. It's by Anthropic, and it really prioritizes privacy, and that's kind of a whole other conversation. I need to dive into that. But then there's Perplexity, which is awesome for doing research, like market research. And there's so many more, but those are just some of the ones that I'm familiar with. Oh, and one more is the new one, DeepSeek. It is the Chinese app. Some people are very skeptical, but it is available to use. It's very fast, very robust. My husband loves it. I'm a little bit on the fence. So those are just some things to help you, not to overwhelm you, but find one that you really like, because each chat bot has its own personality. And the more you use it, the more you put your data into it, the more it understands your voice, your personality, and who you are and what you're trying to do. I know that sounds really freaky, but it does. So those are tools that can really help you, but ChatGPT is what I use the most. It is the most broad, most in-depth, and each one has its own unique voice. So let's dive into this. Let's talk about these 5 things. Number 1, easy place to start is content creation and editing. First up, this is my favorite thing it does. It's a lifesaver, as I shared. It really will help you strategize and write content. It's awesome as an editor to catch those pesky typos, as I just spoke about. And it really will help your writing. I think it helps you become a better writer. So it helps you express your thoughts more clearly. And sometimes maybe you're even getting ready to do a post or to write something and you just sit there staring at a blank screen. But if you type some prompts into ChatGPT specifically, then it can really help you break through that writer's block and brainstorm. It's kind of your partner in brainstorming, right? It helps you generate outlines. It can give you great first drafts. It can suggest angles for you to think about, and it really helps you repurpose your content. So that's just a few things. But the second thing that you can use AI or ChatGPT for is social media management and marketing. So it can be so overwhelming, right? I think marketing is the hardest part of all that we do. And it really gives you suggestions. You can prompt it to say, you are my marketing expert, or you are my marketing and brand expert. I want to say this. Can you give me an outcome for this? So it will really help you get clean and clear with what you're trying to say. And also, one of the apps that I really love that I talk about in my course is Canva. I love, love, love Canva. So most online creators use Canva, but it too has also integrated AI and is very robust. It can really help you personalize your content. Another thing that AI can do is really help you with your market research. So if you ask it a question about any trends, or it can help you track your audience, what's being spoken about online, it really helps you understand what content is resonating most with your community. And it can be really, really helpful to really niche down and specifically talk about the most important topics within your area of expertise. The third thing it can do is it's awesome for brainstorming and strategizing. So like I said, ChatGPT is a broad kind of all-in-one, but it's really designed to help you strategize. So if you really are struggling or you've got all those thoughts jumbled in your mind, it can really help you get clear on what it is that you're trying to solve, what problem you're trying to solve. Or like recently, actually at the beginning of the year, I put in ChatGPT, this is my audience. I describe my audience, who they are. This is what I do. Please give me 12 themes for 2025, content that I should post and podcasts that I should talk about with my audience. And within seconds, it spit out information. And then, of course, I go back and kind of clean it up. Does this work for me? Does this align? This is what I really want to use. That doesn't work. So it's always that process, but that's one tool, one way you can use it. So as far as the market research, it really will help you understand those analytics. And I ask it data, just, at your fingertips, it will shoot back data to you to confirm something that you're trying to share and validate. Super powerful. It also helps you organize your ideas. It can create action plans. It can help you with scheduling. It's your virtual assistant, so it can really help you in so many ways. And some of you may think, does this really make my business less personal though? I want it to be me behind this. And it really does, because as you get to use AI even more, it gets to learn your voice. It learns who you are, and it begins to speak in more the tone that you would use. Now, there's a whole other topic, which I don't really want to go into right now, but there's a whole other topic about creating personalized ChatGPTs. Like for those of you that are listening in, if you're a part of Mastermind, it has Gigi. So that really has taken a lot of data from Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi and how they lead their platform. And you can plug in information specifically for coaches and content creators and course creators and get back very specific data for your particular niche, your audience, what you're trying to do in the realm of coaching and content and course creation. Brendan Burchard also has his own platform that he uses. So a lot of the online content creators are now creating their own personalized chat GPTs just to respond back in their own voice. So that's a whole other topic, a little bit overwhelming. But I did something kind of funny today. I just got on today and decided I give my ChatGPT a name. I call it Chatty Chat GPT or Chatty Chat. And today I said, "Good morning, Chatty Chat. It's me, Terry. I want to resume our conversation." And it responded, "Chatty Chat reporting for duty." I love this direction. Kind of freaky, right? Kind of awesome, kind of freaky all at once. So I just thought I would share that with you. So it gets to know your voice. And as you move along and input data, it really gets to know who you are, what your strengths are. I've even seen people post on Instagram and Facebook, ask ChatGPT what your strengths are, and it will give you kind of a whole list. So don't be afraid of it. Just embrace it. For someone that was really opposed to it at first, I really see the benefits. And just realize that you're really using it to help you move forward in those areas where you get stuck. We didn't have these tools before. It took a lot of time and brain power to really come up with some solutions. And this does it for you. It just really helps clarify your path, if that makes any sense. Like, it's kind of like a plow. Like, I think about the weather, like on right now, like it's winter, and I think about all the snow that falls, and a plow comes through and makes a clear path. That's what AI does. It just gives you a clear path to move forward. It moves away everything that's in the way and allows you to move forward with your idea and your business or whatever it is. Now, I've even heard people using this in their personal life. Like I heard Jenna Kutcher talking about her Thanksgiving meal. And she started out with just a few people, then it grew to a larger group, and people had all these different dietary restrictions. So she asked ChatGPT to come up with a meal with all these guidelines, with dairy restrictions, gluten restrictions, all these different things. And it spit out a meal, like a meal plan and a menu. And then it asked her, "Would you like me to show you which grocery aisles to shop in?" And then it also asked her if it would like her to give a timeline on how to prepare the meal, when you should put in the turkey, when you should do the potatoes, when you should cook the muffins and the rolls, all those things. Right? So freaky. I'm also hearing people ask it to plan their travel. So as I mentioned on my course yesterday, I have this course that I'm launching. So for those of you that are interested, I am launching a quick start 4-week course that will really help you get started. I'm calling it Reset and Rise, Step into Your Purpose. So in the next few weeks, that will be available for you for purchase. It is just 4 short videos to really help you get launched, and it's really awesome. I'd really encourage you to get it. It's going to be very affordably priced, and it will really help you. So as I mentioned on my course, I mentioned that it's like the best of the best. It's the best of everything. It's the best of any really highly qualified professor, the best of all the books we might read, the best of what the CEOs might think, the best of medical technology, the best of computer technology. And as I shared, I don't even go on Google anymore. If I have an issue that's something I need solved, I ask ChatGPT. It gives it to me instantly, and then I can have a conversation with it. If, well, that didn't work, can you show me X? Or I tried that, but it didn't help me beyond X. And we have this dialogue, and sooner or later I figure out what I need to figure out. This has really helped me with my platform that I use to host my website, which is System.io, which is something else I just absolutely love. It's an all-in-one platform that I use that hosts courses. It does email campaigns. It does my newsletter, and it helps with lead pages and sales pages. So it's awesome. There's a little bit of a learning curve. It's a lot like high level, but they have an amazing free version. Many compare it to Kajabi, which is so expensive, but this is really amazing. It's a great platform. I'm also certified with System.io, so this is a platform I can really help you with as well. So I just hope this gives you some tools, because I just want you to feel like if you are afraid of it, if it feels scary, I get it. I mean, with everything that we do, we have to be wise, right? But it really is a powerful way to grow your business. And I'm really incorporating this in what I teach with my coaching, helping women start from idea to implementation to launch. I think it's a powerful way to really help you get clear even when you're getting started. I have great tools that will help you give ChatGPT those prompts to give you some support. So I just want to encourage you, don't be afraid. You know, you will always be the CEO, the visionary, the expert of what you do. No one can replace your life experience and what you have done. And your ideas are proprietary. But be mindful that AI can really help you. It can help you write those blogs. It can help you create social media content. It can help you write out an email that you might have a block on. And it can help you have those drafts, and you can go through and refine it with your words and your personality even more. But like I said, for me, I've had to really have it help me with my typos. It's just ridiculous. I make so many typos. It's so embarrassing, but it's really helped me. So it can really help you dip your toes into this space by using it. And just pick one tool. Just start with one thing. I think ChatGPT is awesome. It's been around the longest, so it's really perfected. It's getting better and better and better. So that's where I would start. I have learned that I love business. I've learned that I really nerd out on this technology stuff. I didn't realize it until really recently, as I've taught my courses and really helped women step beyond their fear of technology and help them really get launched. So you can outsource certain things. You can do that, or you can really learn to do this as you're first launching, which is what I highly recommend. So if you need some support, I'm here to help you. Don't be afraid. Don't let technology scare you. Midlife women lack confidence in starting, and they definitely lack confidence when it comes to all this technology. But once you have some tools to help you step forward, it becomes a lot less scary, and it's not as scary as you really think. You just need someone to kind of walk beside you and guide you through. So until we meet again, know that you are seen, you are heard, you are loved, you are valued, and you belong. I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you forward. I'm here as a coach one-on-one. And like I said, I have my mini course, my quick start, Reset and Rise, that will be available soon. Have an amazing day. Until we meet again, keep stepping forward. Well, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a few key takeaways that you can apply to your own life today. Be sure to click on the calendar link to set up a free one-on-one call if you're needing additional support and some confidence and clarity to step forward and not only start, but grow your business. I'd love to help you. And if you have a few moments and would be so kind to leave me a review, click on those 5 stars. I would love it. It helps other women know that we're here to make a difference in their lives and help them step forward as well. Have an amazing day.